Hi everyone and welcome to our channel. Today we are going to see the functions and argument types concept in Python. Let's see the definition of function. A function can be defined as a block of code which performs a certain task. And in Python, if you want to write the functions, you need to use the keyword def. This is the syntax of function in Python. Def is a keyword and this is the function name and these are the parameters. The parameters will act as input to the function and the function will perform some certain task and return some value. And we will get an advantage of using the functions, which is nothing but code reusability. That means you can write some code as a function and can use it as many times you want. See this example. Without functions, if I want to perform addition between two numbers, see the code. I am taking two variables AB and another two variables CD. Now I want to perform addition between two variables A and B, and I want to perform addition between two variables C and D, and I am printing the result here. Now whenever I want to perform addition and print the result, I need to write two statements every time. If I want to perform the addition for 100 times, then I need to write 100 into 2, 200 statements. Instead of that, if I use the functions concept, which means I will write my task, which is nothing but addition and printing the result in the function, like def, do addition, take two values and perform the addition on those two values and print the result. This is my task, and whenever I want to execute this task, I will just call the function. If I want to perform 100 times addition, then I will call this function 100 times. Then this code will be executed and the result will be printed. By using the functions concept, you can write the task with a name and you can call that name as many times you want. Now see the argument types. Based on that, how we pass the arguments to the function, the arguments are classified into four types in Python: positional arguments, keyword arguments, default arguments, and the variable length arguments. Let's look at each of them in detail. Positional arguments. In positional arguments, the order of passing the arguments and the count should be maintained. See the example. Here this is the function calling and this is the function definition. Now, while calling the function, I am passing two values. Here also in the function definition, I should accept two values only, and in the order these values will be copied. The 10 will be copied here and the 20 will be copied here. This is nothing but positional arguments. Now total equal to value 1 plus value 2, which is nothing but 10 plus 20, and the result will be 30. Now let's look at the keyword arguments. Here it gives the flexibility to copy the values based on variable names, which means, see this here, this is function calling and function definition this is. Now whenever I am passing the values 10 and 20, they will not copy in the order wise. They will copy based on variable name. See, we may think this 10 will copy into value 1. This is not the case because here 10 is associated with value 2, then this 10 will be stored into value 2 only, and this 20 will be stored into value 1. Now whenever I perform value 1 minus value 2, which means 20 minus 10, I will get the result as 10. Here we will get a flexibility to copy the values based on variable names. Okay. Now let's look at the default arguments. Python gives you the flexibility to give some default values in the function definition. See this here. I am calling the function do addition, but I am not passing any arguments. But in the function definition, I am defining some values, right? These are called as the default values. Without Passing any arguments also, you can define some arguments as a default in the function definition. The result will be 10 plus 20, 30 here. Now let's look at the variable length arguments. Variable length arguments are used to hold variable number of values, which is nothing but multiple passed values are stored as a single tuple. Here you need to use a star symbol. Now let's look at the example. This is the function calling and this is the function definition. See, I am passing 4 values, but I am writing only a variable name, single variable name. Then in that case, I am preceding a star with that. In that case, all the 4 values will be stored as a tuple into the mytop variable. Now the result will be 10, 20, 30 and 40. Now let's look at the example. You can expect this type of example problems in InfyTQ examination. See here, this is the function calling and this is the function definition. Whenever I call the function will be invoked and the function definition will be executed. Now the 10 will be copied into value 1 and 20 will be copied into value 2, 30 will be copied into value 3, 40 will be copied into value 4, which is nothing but this value will be overwritten and 40 will be stored here, and 60, 70, 80 are copied into my tuple because star is there, which means it's a variable length argument. All the remaining arguments will be stored as a tuple in this. So value 1 will be 10, value 2 will be 20, value 3 will be 30 and value 4 will be 40, and this is going to be a my tuple, is a tuple consisting of 60, 70 and 80 values. This is all about functions concept. You need to practice this type of problems to crack the InfyTQ examination. And thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe.